Hi, Kim Jones here with Central Valley Talk and actually Fresno Real Estate Magazine. I'm here today with Greg Reitz. Is it Reitz?
Greg Reitz, yep.
Right. Okay. He's with Remax Realty, which I was understanding at one time that Remax is the #1 real estate agent in the country, or company in the country. Is that still true?
Yes, there's #1 actually worldwide.
Wow.
And they are ranked among the top real estate brokers here in the Fresno and Madera County also. And we have a team, the Reitz team realtors underneath Remax.
Okay.
So we don't have the complications of managing, but more of producing at a high level for all of our sellers and buyers and investors that are working with us.
So you're Fresno and Madera.
Fresno and Madera.
Wow.
And generally all the way from about Kingsburg, Kings County,
Sure.
all the way down to about Merced. And
Okay,
from Highway
okay.
Interstate 5 to about Shaver Lake.
Nice. Wow, that's a big territory.
Yes. Well, we cover a lot of different types of properties: commercial, residential, farm, lots, land, subdivision, and every type of property for each one of our professionals that works on our team.
What kind of real estate is out there for the first-time home buyer?
We've got some great opportunities in the market right now. Those loans are back. 100%,
okay.
100% loan to value, no money down type of loans
Really?
for certain areas. Other ones are 0.5% down to the purchase price. So, for example, a $150,000 property, our buyers are getting into those homes for $750, and the bank or the seller's paying all the fees.
That is, do you hear that, first-time home buyers? That is less than you'd pay for rent. Oh my goodness, and you could be a home buyer.
A home buyer, it's cheaper than rent.
That's the American dream.
It's just awesome.
Isn't that what we all try to work for?
Absolutely.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
I would say there's nothing more exciting than that first-time home buyer, and you're helping them, and you're showing them how much of a savings they acquire by home ownership and getting out of that rental instead of paying for somebody else's mortgage. And you hand them the keys, and then they get their first tax refund, and they're like, wow. We actually get phone calls saying, thank you for showing me how to do
Oh,
this.
and that's true because when you buy a home, yes, it's yours and you are responsible to pay for, any things that have to be fixed. But the flip side of that is you also get tax incentives, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you
Big
can go
tax
paint
incentives.
those rooms any color you want and do whatever you want in the front yard. It's so exciting. Well, let's talk about, do you have listings you want to show us today?
Yeah, we have a couple nice
Okay.
listings to show you today. We carry a lot of listing inventory, so we have opportunities for everybody.
Okay.
From entry level, first time home buyers, all the way up to mansions on Van Ness Boulevard. So
Nice.
this
What is this one we're seeing right now?
this is at Quell Lakes,
Oh, nice.
Clovis School District.
Okay.
It's on Fieldstone Avenue, and that one, the one on Fieldstone there, is the property that's a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 2-story. 2 custom spiral staircases on each end of the home,
Wow.
3-car garage, immaculate. The second home, and that is listed at $414,900. The second home is going to be Galileo Drive up at Lake Millerton, lake frontage, total of 7 lots, 4 lots which are also sellable with the property separately, included in the price. Immaculate 3-level, tri-level, 360-degree views. The lake's right in front of it, down to the water's edge. Have your own boat, rock right up to the
Wow.
home. It is a beautiful custom home, pool, spa, RV, boat storage, everything. A super large garage with extra parking.
I'm waiting for the listing
And it's
price.
it's
That is-
incredibly low.
Hang on.
7 lots, $550,000 for 3,750 square feet. Guys,
Are you kidding
you
me?
can sell those lots for over $200,000 total, and your square footage price goes down to about $80 a foot. Unbelievable.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Wow. So that's up at Millerton Lake, which is what, 10 minutes out of the city?
Yeah, right from it's about 25 minutes to 30 minutes to the property, correct?
Wow. I'm trying to figure out how I could sell my house really fast. No,
Yeah, that's
right
true.
now we need to be in town. But wow, Greg, that's amazing. Well, I think everyone who's listening, we have a special that Greg brought us. You want to explain what this is?
I just wanted to bring some value to the listeners out there and have a couple
Wow, that's so
DChicos.
nice of you.
Well, absolutely. We always want to come from contribution. And we have a couple DChicos gift certificates to the first 2 people that give me a call that may be looking for real estate.
Great.
And buy, sell, or invest. Call Greg at 559-260-1777. That's 559-260-1 lucky 777. And I'll talk to you soon. They're right here.
That's great. Now, is that your business card or your business phone?
That's my
number?
business phone.
Great. Okay. Do we have that on? Okay, it's going. Okay, that is wonderful. Wow. 2 gift certificates for $25 a piece for DeSico's. Call you guys. That's awesome. Now, let's give our, for that new home buyer, if they're out looking, what do they need to have together to maybe be approved? Because don't we have to have pre-approval before we're really out looking these days?
Absolutely. By getting our clients pre-approved, we're able to save them thousands or tens of thousands of dollars on their home by reducing that price, but making them like a cash buyer. So they're ready to go. They know what their purchase price is. They know their interest rate. They know what their payment's going to be, and they're ready to go. So then they're excited. They're really out there. I can buy. The things that they have to have is our lender will run. They can do it in an hour. Run a credit check, couple months of pay stubs, 2 months of bank statements, and maybe a year or 2 of tax returns, and that really does it. It's just the
we
money's
should all
waiting.
have those things together anyway.
Absolutely, it's very easy.
Oh, that's wonderful. Great.
Our services are completely free, and the lender's also completely free for the pre-approval. There's no reason not to move forward.
I agree. There's no reason. Wow, that's great. Well, can you think of anything else you'd like our listeners to know?
I would just like them to know that home ownership is the greatest thing that we have in this country. It's going to be probably your greatest asset. It's time to buy. Prices are going up slightly. Interest rates are still low. When the presidents change, it's probably going to start going up. This is the year to buy. There's a tremendous amount of activity out there. Now is the time. Quit paying that landlord's mortgage for him and pay your own. Come out ahead.
Yeah, I think historically, as I look back, interest rates really don't change much until there's an election, and then they start creeping up, don't they?
Yeah, they start creeping up typically. We expect them this year to stay pretty much where they're at, around the 4% range. Next year, they're talking about, economists are looking at, working with Remax and other companies, they're talking about as much as a percentage point by the end of 2017. That would make a home go up approximately, depending on the price range, $100 a month, and you're not getting anything for that.
Oh, right.
Let me just give you a quick example.
Yeah.
If you have a $150,000 house, we expect the prices to go up 8% this year. Then that home is going to be worth $162,000 next year. That's $12,000 increase by waiting 12 months, and another interest rate point. It's going to be like you're paying $180,000 for a $150,000 house. Now's the time.
Wow. Yeah, now is the time.
Absolutely.
For sure. You can't make that money in the stock market right now unless you're really good at
That's
what you're
right.
doing.
Real estate's still one of the
Wow.
best investments
and
around.
And you can live there at the same time. That's great.
It's incredible.
Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
This was great.
Always love being here.
Give your phone number one more time.
It's 559-260-1777. And let me give you our website.
Great.
It's www.fresnomaderahomesearch.com. That's fresnomaderahomesearch.com. See you there.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.